So she would make the person cut my hair the way she wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
And I hated it. And she gave me these stupid haircuts. And I hated the person. And the person would try to talk to me. I'm like, shut up. I don't want this. Don't talk to me. Just do whatever you need to do so I can put a hat on it.
Yeah. I'm going to cover it up anyway.
Yeah. In 5, 4, 3, 2. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. And dream. I don't know why I'm doing this. A dream is. Okay, yeah. So, welcome back to the episode of ShinoBroz, Froza, Joza.
Yeah.
I've been watching too much of Dash. Welcome back to an episode of ShinoBroz. We are back with another episode. I keep repeating things.
Back with another episode
yeah.
to ShinoBroz. We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
With another episode. Table's still here. Probably not doing anything on the table, but it's still here.
Yeah. How you been, Wade? How you been, Wade?
My nose itched.
Yes,
been pretty good.
That's good. That's good.
Actually, I was real terrible. What was it, last week? I had the stomach flu that was going around.
Oh, yikes. Did you give me the stomach flu?
Did I give you the stomach flu?
Yeah.
No.
Well, if I haven't, I don't know it yet.
If you... Oh. If anything, you were probably a carrier for the stomach flu to me. If the timeline is correct.
Anyways, I got a haircut. Yes, I did do that. I don't...
He did? Look at his hair.
Yeah. 2025.
Remember when it was down here?
Changes. It was just last week.
How do you like it?
First off,
why are you covering it? Why are you hiding it under
because I didn't do anything, so it's like all messy and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So I'm bringing beanies back. I don't like getting my hair cut. I don't. I go through long periods of time without cutting it because I hate going to haircut places. Why? It's awkward.
Why is it awkward?
It's so awkward to me because I'm meeting this person for the first time. So when I get my hair...
Oh, you don't have a regular?
It's I don't trust a lot of people with my hair, okay? So
yeah.
I let it grow out real long because I like tying my hair up. And when I meet someone new, like I said, I only get my hair cut done once a year, if that. But so I don't have a consistency with just sticking to one person. So every time I get a new person, it's awkward because we don't really talk about anything. I don't like talking. I just want to get my hair cut done and over with. And it's just awkward for me. So I get it cut to a certain length because I know how I can stop. It could be the worst haircut ever. I'll figure it out. So I'll wear hats. I don't care. I just want it shorter because it was bothering me. My hair was so long. I was eating food and I kept eating my own hair. So I was like, it's time for a change.
Oh, yeah.
Plus I had a job interview and I was like, they're not probably going to hire me if I have really long hair. So just to be safe, I got the job. By the way,
hippie people need not apply.
I got the job, by the way, so getting the haircut was worth it. It was valid. But no, so here's why it was really awkward because I was getting my hair cut.
I don't believe it.
And she was cutting my hair, and it was she cut it enough to where she wanted to wash it to get the little bits off of it, I guess. So she's washing my hair,
okay.
And it was just awkward. She's washing my hair, and I'm just sitting there do I close my eyes? Do I keep looking up? What do I do? So I just stared at the ceiling as this woman was washing my hair, and then she had this part where I was just staring directly at her armpits. I'm just like, do I close my eyes? Do I keep them open? What do I do here? What do you do in that situation? Because I clearly don't know.
Have
you had your hair washed at a haircut place?
No.
So,
never. I was gonna say I don't go to a salon, but I think I do. I don't know. The girl that cuts my hair actually runs her own place. She worked at a couple different places, but she actually runs her own place now. So when I go, I just sit in a regular chair. She puts the thing on me, and then she clips my hair.
See, I was going to go to hers.
She sprays my head, with water and stuff at the end, or at the beginning and at the end. And then she just kind of like styles it, maybe puts some stuff in it to kind of style it.
Yeah. See, I was going to go to your hair lady, but it was like literally a last minute decision.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't know if like she would take walk-ins or not. So I just went to the mall, and I was like, I'll just let anyone cut my hair, because I had an interview the next day, and I just wanted to look a little like professional.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just find haircuts awkward if you don't know the person, or if there's no rapport.
No, yeah.
And like, granted, the lady was trying to talk to me, and I was trying to talk. Like, we had a little conversation, and she was like, what are you doing here? And then I give a little backstory, and then it gets awkward, quiet. Because like I'll answer, and I don't add to it, because I don't know what else to say, because I'm waiting her for the response, and she doesn't say anything back. So I'm like, okay, I just sit here then.
Yeah. No, see, my girl, the one that cuts my hair, she's like, if you don't talk to her. She'll be fine. Like, she might ask you how you're doing and stuff like that, but if you don't talk back to her, then she'll be like, okay. And then but she's got like other people that work with her.
Yeah.
Not under her, but with her.
Yeah.
She basically owns the space, and then they are their own bosses.
Yeah.
So the whole time, like, even because I hardly ever talk, unless we're talking about stuff, because she's into cool things, like, we talked about The Walking Dead, even though I don't really watch it, but she's into The Walking Dead, and she's into, like, I don't know, she likes drama stuff, and I don't know, I'm trying to think of the last thing that we talked about, like movies and stuff like that. She looks like one of the what are they called? I want to say pinups, but not really pinup. She looks like she has the style of like a 1950s biker girl or something like that. You know what I mean?
Okay, sure.
Like, she looks like, I don't know how to, I can picture it, but I don't know how to explain it. Maybe not 1950s either, but, no, she's got like the done up hair, and then she's got like tattoos everywhere, and she wears like the dark lipstick and the bows in her hair.
Okay, so what you're saying is, what would you hit on your haircut lady person?
She's pretty. She's attractive.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hit on her because I'm pretty sure she's married.
Oh.
But I like her. She's cool. She's pretty and she's cool.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Anyways, I'm just saying. I just hate getting my hair cut. I don't like people touching my my hair.
Yeah.
So
my woman also goes to shows like where she learns about different haircuts and
that's cool.
Hairstyles.
I used to have like back in Charleston, I would have a haircut person that I would always go to. That lady was cool because she went to like she traveled a lot. She went to like South Africa and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And most of our talks were just traveling, and like I had my hair short for a long period of time. Like, I didn't let it grow, so I would go regularly, and I would always go to her, and then it was easier to talk to her because it was, we had rapport.
Yeah.
But
it wasn't the first time.
Yeah,
you weren't strangers.
But yeah, ever since I started letting my hair grow out and long, I would go to a different hair person every time, so it's just awkward. Prior to that,
what happened to her? Why did you not go back to her?
I moved. That was in Charleston.
Oh, I thought you meant while you were down there. You kept going to
no. I only went.
So how many different people have you gone to since you've been back for hair?
Maybe like since after Charleston, maybe like five.
Charleston,
maybe like 5 people total, because I've got my haircut like maybe 5 times.
Okay, for some reason it wasn't registering. I was thinking Charleston was, the other place.
Yeah. But
North Carolina.
Like, prior to that, when
the other place in North Carolina,
Hendersonville, yeah. No, I got my hair cut like twice while I was there.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, prior to all that, like when my mom would take me to go get my hair cut, I hated every person she took me to, because she would not give me any control. So she would make the person cut my hair the way she wanted to.
Oh yeah.
And I hated it. And she gave me these stupid haircuts. And I hated the person. And the person would try to talk to me. I'm like, shut up. I don't want this. Don't talk to me. Just do whatever you need to do so I can put a hat on it.
Yeah. I'm going to cover it up anyway.
Yeah. But my mom would chat with the haircut person. So good for her, I guess. But yeah, I hate getting haircuts. I hate it.
I'm going to ask you something. I don't mean it to be racist.
It's going to be racist. that usually means it's
Were they
racist.
Vietnamese?
Yes.
Okay.
Most of the time, yes. They're some kind of Asian, usually.
Oh, okay.
Well, every time I would get my hair cut when I was little, it would be in the Asian community. So, yeah. I mean, it makes sense because my mom has very broken English. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah. Her English is pretty good. It's a lot better now, but still.
It's funny because it's kind of ironic because they would probably know how to style your hair better than anyone else.
Oh yeah,
but they didn't let you choose the style of your hair.
Yeah, it was so annoying. That's why I refused to get my hair cut when I was. As I got older, I started refusing to let anyone cut my hair anymore because I hated the way my mom would do it. So I don't know what she. So the ultimatum was either she goes and finds someone to cut my hair the way she wants to, or she's gonna cut it herself. And so for a while she was cutting it herself, which my mom has experience in cutting hair, but it's not great.
Oh yeah.
So, and she's out of practice, so it was worse. So I went back to the people eventually.
It's like, you know what?
You know what? I don't want to complain. Just do it. But now I have control of my hair, and I have a hard time letting people cut my hair, especially like even now. Everyone who's cut my hair after like it's been long, and I want to change it back to being short.
Yeah.
Kudos to them. But I can see them struggling because I don't go to other Asian people.
Oh, yeah.
But I can see them struggling. Like, they don't know what to do with my hair because my hair is very thick. And so even the last lady I went to, she cut it. It was good, you know, but then but it looks good when it's like wet.
Yeah.
But then after it dries, it does not look like the way I wanted it to at all.
That's why you need product in it.
Yeah, and even when she was putting product in it, like the hair wax stuff, still couldn't style it the way she wanted to. It didn't work the way she thought it was gonna work.
Oh,
just because my hair's thick. My hair's very It doesn't like to cooperate at all. So
yeah, because I found out that like I like when my hair looks wet, and then whenever I like put stuff in it, same thing. Whenever it dries, then it kind of gets like foofier.
Yeah.
And then if I put product in it, then I can get it to look how I want it to look. But then it looks greasy sometimes.
Yeah. it's a thin line.
Or like there's other products that make it look good, but it makes the hair crispy. And I'm like, I don't want crispy hair.
Hair is weird, dude. Because like
I want my hair to be soft, but just stay where it is. Why can't we all have anime hair?
I would wash my hair, and it looks not good. It only looks good the second day after I wash it, and then third day it's greasy again or something.
Oh yeah.
It's just my hair's weird. There's like a fine line to where it looks where I want it to look, but it's very limited. Like it will only last for a day.
Yeah, I just watched have you ever heard of like the game theory and film theory YouTube channels? I watched the YouTube video on style theory, and they did where you could figure out what type of hair you have. Apparently there's like 4 numbers, 3 letters, and then like density and porosity, like how porous your hair is and stuff like that. And if you get those 4 factors, you can pretty much pinpoint how you should treat your hair.
Interesting.
So yeah, you're gonna have to watch that video again because I forget most everything about it.
See, here's the thing. You said that you can style. It pinpoints how to style your hair, but there's also the structure of your face. It plays a part in it too.
Well, yeah,
because I feel like certain hairstyles work for a certain hair type, but people also need to consider the face, your facial structure. Because my face is a little squarish, so sometimes very thin shortcuts doesn't look good at all. So it has to be a little long to where it's like evenly distributed. I don't know how to explain it, but I've noticed that really really short hair on me does not look good. It does not look good at all. That's why I need a little hair length, okay?
I don't know. I've seen you with short hair before, with
See,
like
here's the thing.
the old fashioned where you had like the duck butt
Yeah,
or whatever.
the duck butt.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. The hair works at certain angles. You gotta know how to angle your photos as well. But if you look straight on and you have, with my facial structure and my hair like really short, it looks weird. It looks not good to me. So, I can take a good photo. I know my angles, okay? But
yeah.
But I want to look versatile all around, so I have to get the right cut.
That's funny. I was just talking about that today because a girl at work was like, "What do you think about this hairstyle? I'm thinking about getting my hair cut." And she showed me, and it was bangs.
Mm.
First of all, the first thing that she shows me, it's a TikTok, and it just shows a picture of like a rabbit with bangs covering its eyes.
Okay.
And I'm like, rabbit? You want to be like a rabbit? And she's like, well, yeah, kind, but no. And then it went to a person getting their bangs cut, and she was like, I want bangs. And I'm like, I hate bangs. I'm sorry. There's very few girls
They can pull up.
there's very
bangs.
few people, like I included guys and everyone else in there, like if you got bangs, I feel like, well, like, because you have like kind of the swoopy bangs going on there. I'm talking about like bangs where it's like
Where it's just a straight down,
or like how girls curl them.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like curly bangs. Like, and I get that that's a style. Actually, my hairstylist, I think has her hair like that sometimes, or she has had her hair like that. But she's got like the style and the face for it and stuff like that. But I'm like, there's very few people that I think look good with bangs.
Yeah, and it comes down to your facial structure. I'm sorry, it does. Yeah. It does. You have to have the face for certain hairstyles. It's just how it is. It's how the world works. Just
pixie cuts.
Just because you like the hairstyle doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. It's honesty. I'm just saying. That's yes. What it is.
Well, no, it's public service.
Yeah,
so you know that you know, so they know not to get a haircut that they like just because they like it if it's not going to fit with their face.
Yeah, you just got to find your own style, you know.
I still don't know what I'm going to get. I'm set for next week. Next Thursday, I'm getting my haircut.
Yeah, you haven't been letting your hair grow long anymore.
Nah, man. I kind of enjoyed short hair Wade. Short hair gang.
Yeah, I'm there now. Who's the only one that has long hair is Wiz, I think.
Yeah, but even he got his cut. His is still like, what, to below the ears?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, like, bottom of the ears?
Yeah.
When he slicks it back, I think. But, I was going to ask you, did you take a reference photo? I did. Did you say, like, I want to look like him?
I don't say that anymore. I just said just your best, because I know they're not getting it get it exactly. I say something like this. That's what I say. I never say just like this, because I'm gonna be disappointed if I do that.
Yeah.
But you know, I just need it this short. I'll figure out the rest, because I know how to style my own hair.
I have a couple reference photos. I even did. This one's kind of funny, because usually my reference photos are like me haircuts that I've had in the past that I like, and then I'll be like, "Can you do this again?" But the last time I went, I can't remember if it was the last time or the time before that I went, and I was like, I wanna look like this anime character. I want hair like this anime character. And she's like, okay.
I'm just picturing, I want to look like this anime character, and she's like starts pulling your eyes back.
No, it was a white anime character.
Okay.
Actually, I'll show you who it is. I'm not gonna show the audience though.
This is
freaking. You don't need to see this.
Can we guess from which anime it is?
Actually, it's not an anime character. I told her it was an anime character. It's actually from a video game.
Okay, so two completely different things. So I'm guessing Genshin.
Maybe.
I know Wade so well. While he's finding that, Did you find it?
I did, but that's a low poly. Or that's a low quality. I was like, can you do that? Something like that. Because my hair kind of does that already. I think the thing
to do like
the thing that she didn't do was cut above my ears. She left my ears covered. So this time I'm going to get her to cut above my ears. Because for some reason I think she said
Are those cat ears?
No. I'll just tell you. It's freaking Risley from Genshin. I was like, I think I could pull that off. But
you have to like. It looks like you have to like.
well, I don't want it exactly like that.
Back.
I wanted more that length.
Oh, okay.
Not exactly the style, but that length. And I think she did a pretty good job, except for she didn't do. And also, my hair's wavier and curlier than
Wavy
that.
Wade.
Yeah, but she has a thing about covering my ears unless I specifically tell her that I want it cut above my ears for some reason. I don't know if I told her something in the past and she just hung on to that, or if she personally thinks that I should be covering my ears for some reason. But I'm like, I want something that's like cut, or at least like just the top of my ears covered or whatever. So we'll see. We'll see how it looks.
I always get compliments when I go get a haircut though, because my hair is so long, and after I wash it, I give it a day, it gets that little grease oily, but like the perfect amount.
Oh yeah.
So where it's like I look like freaking what's his name? Fabio. Like Fabio hair, and every time I go in, everyone's afraid to touch my hair. They're like, "You have beautiful hair. We don't want to cut it yet. What do you want to do?" And they get shocked when I tell them I want it to be short, and they're like, oh, "Why? Why would you do such a thing?"
See this? I want this.
Yeah. And they always get so shocked, like, and then after they get it cut, and I remember one lady, like, after she cut all, like,
cried.
really, I was like cry, but she was very sad. She looked down and like see all my hair covering the floor.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, all your beautiful hair is gone." I'm like, "It's a compliment. You just, it's not an insult. Where you say I'm ugly now?"
I can't believe you threw away your good looks just for short hair.
I'm a little bit. You know what? I still tip that lady $10.
Yeah.
I'm not a tip eater. Like, is $10 a good tip for a haircut?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just.
I think I tipped mine $5, but she was also, her prices were really cheap until the beginning of the year. The beginning of the year, she raised her prices. So that's why I was trying to tell you if you wanted the girl that cuts my hair to go before January, because
Yeah, I always tip. My standard tip for haircuts is $10. It's always been $10.
Yeah.
Whether, and my haircuts are usually like $30.
Oh yeah.
So I always tip $10. Even if I hate it, just because I know people can't cut my hair properly. So
Yeah.
I'm like, you did your best. It's not if they did good or not, because I know it's a lot of work because I had a lot of hair.
Oh yeah.
So I tip for the time.
Yeah.
So that's my
time
my
and the
thing.
struggle.
Yeah, because I know it's a struggle. Speaking of struggle, have you heard anything on the news lately?
Too much.
Too much. All right, let's talk about the main.
Too much.
Let's talk about the thing that happened recently,
Okay.
because I want to know your thoughts on this. The plane crash. Oh no, we're doing this. We're doing this.
DEI. It's the DEI that caused that plane to hit the freaking helicopter. The helicopter to hit the plane.
Going to DEI real quick. Anyone who opposes the DEI, I want you to say it without using an acronym. Say it. I hate the DEI. Say I hate diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's what it is. That's what it means.
Yes.
So say that instead of the acronym. Say the whole thing. Because that annoys me. Like, do you even know what
I
the
hate
DEI is?
Diversity.
Yeah, I'm saying, which one
I
is
hate
it?
equity and I hate inclusion.
You hate one of the three, or you hate all of them. Like,
Yeah.
which one is it? Let's pinpoint it, because that's what it is. If you say you hate the DEI, don't use the
That's
acronym.
because-
Use it.
That's because it has been weaponized and like beat into people's minds that DEI means colored people over white people.
Yeah. Which
and it has never meant that.
I'm about to get a little political here.
Okay.
I'm about to get a little political here.
I thought we got political.
Yeah, I just find it funny that this is supposed to be funny, okay? It's just I just find it funny that white conservative women thought it didn't mean them.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, you're a woman, okay? You're a woman. It means you.
Diversity is other than white man.
Yeah.
Is basically what diversity means.
So I just thought that was funny. But
do you watch The Daily Show any?
Some.
The Daily Show had a little bit on there where they had like the black guy, Josh, at the White House for like, the correspondent.
Yeah.
And then he was talking, and then the white woman came in, and she's like, "I'm taking over now," and he's like, "How are you? How are you ahead of me?" And then a white guy came in and took her job, and she's like, "Oh, damn it." And he's like, yeah, now we're back in action or something like that. Normal. And then the Asian guy came in, and he's like, "Oh, you want to talk about SAT scores?" But I don't know, it was pretty good.
But going back to the planes, what do you think? So what happened was a Black Hawk helicopter, military Black Hawk helicopter.
You gotta censor that. You gotta bleep that.
Crashed.
Family.
As a military Black Hawk helicopter crashed into a commercial airline as it was landing. How does that happen?
I don't know. That's my opinion. I don't know. Da-da-da.
I just find it weird. Like, granted, it was like nighttime, but there's also
they said it was nighttime, and they said that the helicopter pilots were wearing night vision, and then they also said that they were flying above the 200-foot limit or whatever, what they were supposed to be. But then that's still being investigated because they don't know for sure. And then, like, the video shows them this big, this far apart, going towards each other before the collision.
You telling me you couldn't maneuver?
That's
I'm just saying.
That's another thing. I've been hearing people. I'm like, people will say like they could have easily maneuvered and all that stuff. And I'm like, are you a helicopter pilot? Do you know how to fly a helicopter? Like, where are you? Have you ever been in a helicopter seat? Do you know how easy it is yourself to maneuver? Or like, are you just assuming that they should be able to maneuver? I'm assuming that they should be able to maneuver, but I've never been in a helicopter, so I don't know.
I like how Trump was explaining. He was like, you could have gone up, they could have gone down, they could have gone left, they could have gone right. First off,
he talks like a Dr. Seuss.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, the video itself looks like the helicopter just ran right into the plane.
Yeah. I mean, it does look stupid.
Yeah. So,
but I'm also like, I look at that and I'm like, I don't have the answers and I wasn't there, so.
And there was also like leaked dialogue from
like the
towers, from the towers to the helicopter and the pilots, and they're like, "Hey, move, like get out the way. Hey, you're gotta get up this level, whatever. Like, you know, give them directions." And I think what I read from one of the articles was that the pilot was responding and they stopped responding. So I don't know. It's just weird. And like and then people start investigating like who was on the plane, like what, you know, government stuff.
Apparently, like the
skate team from like Russia or something.
There was a couple people from.
I know it was some skate team. I don't think
they were all from Russia. There were a couple.
Yeah.
From, I might be wrong. I'm not gonna go further into that, but there was an Olympic ice skating team on there, young, like children.
Yeah.
And that sucks. Like, it sucks that the tragedy is being, you know, politicized and all that stuff like that. Instead of trying to figure out what it is, then they're like, DEI, the pilot was a woman or something like that.
And there was also like conspiracy theories about about the helicopter being a drone piloted, like it was being piloted remotely somewhere. But I'm like, three military operatives were actually killed in that because they were on the helicopter. So I don't know. It's just a lot of
And then the other part about the tower, like, because you were talking about the tower, there was only one person working the tower that night when there's usually supposed to be two, and they were saying it was because of whenever Trump signed something that cut, like it a lot of federal workers got, Jesus, I can't talk. Every time we talk about political stuff, my brain just shuts off. This is how much I love talking about political stuff anymore, because every time we start talking about it, it's like my brain is just like, nah.
It's
nope, that's it. Just boing. It's like, you know, the old CRT TVs whenever you turn them off and it would have like the like down to that's what my brain does whenever we talk about political stuff anymore. But anyway, like apparently FAA workers were laid off. That's the word I was looking for. They were laid off and stuff like that. And apparently that's why there was only one person working the tower when there's usually two, was because of that, what Trump signed in. But again, that's to be investigated. I don't know if that's true. Probably is true. If it is true, Trump's not going to take responsibility. He's going to blame it on Biden and Obama and DEI before he freaking takes responsibility and says, oh, maybe it was my fault.
Yeah, but it's still, any way you looked at it, it's still fishy. And then there was another plane crash in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
in Philly. Which is also, I'm kind of concerned, because, like, is this going to be like another, like, railroad accident kind of thing where all they're just old parts and now they're all falling from the sky? Is that what's happening right now? Because there was another video of another, like, plane about to take off and the engine just started like smoking.
I saw that too. Yeah.
So like, what's going on? Are these planes are just like hitting their time and they're all like getting a little funky now? Or
my mom said something. She was half joking about it. She was like, people are sabotaging the planes now. Like, what if people are sabotaging the planes?
I mean, lay off those workers. There's not enough people to maintenance the planes.
Quality control.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're Boeing has had quality control issues for years now.
I'm gonna also, didn't Boeing sign with Elon? Never mind, I'm not gonna go there. But I'm just saying, because it's also like ever since the plane crashes started happening, people were like on TikTok, all on Instagram, all these videos of people like, I got a flight tomorrow. All freaking out because like, man, I got a trip next Wednesday. I'm like, I already took my trip. I'm good.
Yeah.
If you want your...
We already went to Disneyland. Not another trip for 4 years.
Yeah. And there was another plane. It was like, at the terminal, two planes crashed. The wings hit each other or something. I'm like, what is going on? See, it's like the simulation's like, crashing. Yeah. Like, people are just having errors now.
That's... I feel like that would be air traffic control.
Yeah.
That would be air traffic control. And also people were saying that like air traffic control tower workers were also DEI somehow, even though like you had to go through like this long class that was extremely hard, plus take a test that's extremely hard, plus have experience in the field before you can even like work at a air traffic control tower.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
People
can say, people in power can say anything they want to, and people who don't know any better can believe it without looking it up. It's
annoying because it does, like, the people in power don't know who all they're affecting. And that's the crazy part.
And they don't really care.
It actually does. It affected me personally, too, because when Trump signed that thing, I actually had a job lined up, and they had to pause it because of it.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't, like, I'm still technically in the process
On the list.
of getting like hired on, which I should have been hired on like maybe like 2 weeks ago. Granted, I found a better job, so I mean everything happens for a reason, I guess. But still, like that did happen. That sucked because I actually left my other job for that, and I went jobless
And
for
then you were
2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, it kind of affect people, but yeah, it's people grab what they get, like little bits of information. They don't fact check it. They just going back to that. I actually saw a post about here, I'm gonna pull it up because this really grinded my gears and also hit home a little bit because the lady was Asian. So
Oh yeah.
so you know who Phyllis Fong is?
Mm-mm.
So she is the Inspector General of the U.S. Department of Agriculture. So she
She looked like I might have. I've seen her.
Okay.
I think it was whenever because she
so there is
she interviewed the guy that was going for the Department of the Fox News guy that got a job under Trump.
Yeah, so she
Department of Defense or something like
so
that.
there's an article going around about how she was arrested and taken out in handcuffs at the White House because Trump fired her. Okay, which he wasn't supposed to be able to do that because the law is you have to have like a 30-day notice or something, so you can't just fire someone and get them out.
Yeah,
but whatever. But basically, Trump had her escorted out of the warehouse or White House. So people took that, and the story of it is that I don't even want to read this whole thing, but I'm just gonna sum it up. Basically, the story is that she was arrested and was taken in handcuffs out of the White House because she got fired from Trump because this whole thing about why the egg prices are so high is because she, quote unquote, executed a bunch of chickens that were healthy, and then a bunch of fake articles trying to cover it up. Just a bunch of deep conspiracy shit that has no factual sources. So I did a deep dig into this, and I'm just like, what is going on?
I mean, there is a bird flu going on.
Yeah.
And they are butchering chickens that have the bird flu.
I screenshot so
trying
many
to
of just
cut down the numbers and stuff.
Yeah. So
from spreading it.
That's what people are taking and running with right now.
I think that's why. I don't know. See, I just hear that they're butchering them. I don't know if they're butchering them for food because I don't think you can. I guess if you cook it, I can't say anything. See, we're sitting here criticizing the people who don't do their own research and stuff like that, and I
try to do my research. I try to do my
research on this. I did not look up what they're doing to the chickens and how they're redistributing the chickens, if they are or not. But all I know is my damn eggs are freaking twice the price that they were when Biden was in there. But you know, everyone likes to be quiet whenever Trump's in there.
So
whenever their guy's in there.
So
it's because Biden got the bird sick.
There's just so much to read on this, and I'm just trying to sum it up as best as possible because I'm not trying to read all this shit again. But basically, they're trying to pin the chicken egg prices on her. That's the reason, which, whatever. But the whole thing about her being arrested is completely false.
No,
and
yeah,
I just like this one Trump supporter was like, if this is true, she should be executed. Okay. And I'm like, bro, I thought you guys weren't about this violent stuff. What was up with that? Like,
yeah,
it's just double standards. And here's another fun,
I'm surprised they didn't say deported.
Yeah, no,
deporter.
Here's another fun little to add to the conspiracy. Elon Musk and his Neuralink was being investigated by her because
Oh.
they were using like pigs or something to test the brain Neuralink devices, whatever.
Okay.
So, with Elon being so close to Trump, it seems a little fishy that all of a sudden Daddy Trump's gotta go in and take out the investigation on Elon. I'm just saying, it's a little fishy. It's a little fishy that because this woman, Phyllis Fong, was investigating Elon on his little experimentations on his Neuralink devices, all of a sudden she's removed from her position because of false claims of whatever agriculture bullshit. I don't know. I find it all hard to believe, and it's so coincidental. But you know, Trump supporters are really like backing this up, and they're spreading the information that she's killing all these healthy birds for profit. But that much, I didn't look too much into the whole
Who's paying her off?
Yeah. But it's just weird because now what's going to happen with the investigation on Elon's Neuralink devices?
Isn't at least one already in a human being?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's already in a guy who is like, I don't know if he's paralyzed, like fully paralyzed, quadriplegic, or if he's paraplegic. But I'm pretty sure it's in one human.
I just find it hard to believe that, you know, this woman's worked her job for 22 years, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem until now. Like, this is the first time I've heard of her in the news, honestly. And she had 22 years, no problem. And she does, like...
That's what I've noticed a lot of things.
She does animal welfare violation, like, checks.
Yeah.
And she's investigating Elon Musk. And all of a sudden, she's killing the chickens.
Yeah.
Like,
it's because anyone can say anything, and anyone will believe them without looking it up. Like, or their research will be, you know, people on YouTube, grifters on YouTube that are just spewing the same stuff that the person who made the lies up is spreading.
The person that I know personally that posted this, that made me deep dive into it, because I'm like, there's gotta be more to this. Because the post itself was just full of hatred, like, we should execute her, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, it's a lot of negativity in this post. Let's do some fact checking, okay? Yeah. So, I know this person personally. She's a smart woman. She's also very religious.
Oh, yeah.
So, in my opinion, I'm like, you're not this stupid, right? Like,
yeah.
So, it's just weird to me that this Phyllis Fong, you know, 22 years experience. She was appointed by Republican President George W. Bush, appointed her in that position. And she had no problems until now. It's just weird. It's just a little fishy.
Yeah.
She's a little fishy. But, yeah.
That's because that's back before everyone hated each other and everyone had to pick sides. And Trump was God King sent by Christ himself or whatever. God saved him from that bullet so that he could save America. I don't get it.
I just find it funny because, you know, the other side talks about, you know, we're gonna make America great again, peace, all this stuff, unity, whatever. And the post that they repost, like, they'll take the article and they'll repost with their own captions. They're saying things. These are. I have the screenshots. This guy said, "Hang everyone involved, execute them all."
See, I'll say this too, and if you're one of the people watching this, then just instead of getting mad and defensive, maybe like think back on things like maybe before Trump. Think of your life before Trump and stuff like that. I feel like the people who are afraid of, especially the past 4 years, like there was a lot of talk about like the Democrats trying to brainwash people and control you and stuff like that. The people who spout off about brainwashing and mind control and everything like that are the ones that don't know they're already brainwashed by the other side.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That's just what I've noticed. And there are some people on the left too that have drank the Kool-Aid, you know, of like being too social justice warrior about things and stuff like that. But I feel like a majority of people are in the middle. The middle might be shrinking.
Yeah, I do feel like,
but a lot of people, a lot of the regular people are in the middle.
I see it on both sides too. I see like the extreme right people that are posting this stuff, and they're saying like the craziest things. Like this person's already threatened. Like apparently this person does like they have like their own eggs. And they're just saying that you touch my eggs, I'll shoot you. That is pretty much sums it up. I'm like, all right, that's cool. But then there's also the other side where they're full like Democrats, leftists, and they'll just grab on anything negative about Trump, which I also see too. And like I'm trying to be fair, so I do my research before I say anything. But you know, like it's crazy. The internet's not a real place. People should stop. Go touch grass, guys. Go touch grass.
I feel like a lot of it is people chronically online.
Yeah, but also like here's
chronically online, listening to people who they think are experts in stuff when actually they're just like, you know, dropped out of school and started a YouTube channel where they're just, you know, parroting everything that they hear from the big, like politicians and stuff like that.
Well, Elon Musk apparently like has all of our like social security numbers and stuff.
Yeah, Elon Musk shouldn't even be in there.
Yeah,
he's not even official anything yet.
Like I don't want to hear any jobs saying that you need someone so experienced before being qualified. Bullshit.
That was one of the memes I kept seeing when like with the plane crash. To take it back to the plane crash. They kept saying about the DEI and they want to hire based on merit and qualifications and stuff like that. Meanwhile, like everyone behind Trump were like,
literally, they're either like friends or family members.
Yeah, and
has no business being in any of the positions that they are in.
The one guy from Fox News he was just a Fox News anchor, and now he's in charge of like Homeland Defense or something like that. And I can't remember. I might have got that wrong, but whatever he's in charge of now, he's definitely not qualified for it. The other guy was not qualified for it. Trump's just picking random people, being like,
he's having his own.
You like me, and you'll do anything that I say, so you're hired.
He's just having his own auction, like his own like black market auction in the back. He's like, all right, who wants Homeland Security for 200, 200, 200, go 3, go 3, go 4, 4.
RFK.
I don't know, but here's a comment from this person, and it's I feel it. So this lady says, this lady, talking about Phyllis Fong, this lady did important work for 22 years without issue. Appointed by a Republican president, the USDA is responsible for informing the public if things like bird flu, which birds all over the country are dying from, as I typed this is insanity. Firing qualified people that are working for the people of this country so your rich friends can run the world, firing legitimate oversight departments, and having Elon Musk run the country does not make us safer.
Yeah.
So
and another thing I've been seeing is a lot of the same people who were saying that we should hang Hillary for, you know, like having the emails on her secret server, separate server, or whatever, are totally okay with Elon having all of our personal information on his own server.
Yeah. This everyone's saying that Elon Musk is the real threat, and I also find it. Have you ever? So, do you know who Elon Musk's dad is?
No, I don't think I ever looked into.
So there's an interview, or he was on a podcast or something. I'm gonna have to find his interview and show it to you. But basically, his dad was calling him the R word.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I did hear that Elon didn't have and his brother, and I don't know if he has any other siblings, but I did hear that they did not have a good childhood.
Yeah, but he was going to so Elon's dad was talking about his childhood and how he in school he wouldn't he would just space out, I guess, and his teacher thought he was the R word, and so just the whole interview was just Elon's dad calling Elon the R word, and I found it hilarious. It was hilarious, but it also makes what if he is? It's just.
I mean, he is on the spectrum, isn't he?
He's definitely on the spectrum.
He's
not normal. He is not normal. He's either an alien.
That does not justify his Nazi salute.
It does not.
Autism doesn't equal.
He has some
Nazi
awareness.
Salutes.
He knows what Nazi is.
Yeah.
But him and
even an autistic guy that I know was a couple autistic people that I know were actually no.
Yeah.
No. Why would he do that? That's crazy.
It's just saying, if he did it once by accident,
and then
but he did it twice. He did it twice, guys.
Yeah, did it twice.
Not only did he do it twice.
Down.
Yeah, not only he did it twice, he was biting his lip. He was into it.
Wait, no, what?
He was biting his lip. He was like he was having an orgasm. That's what it was. he was into it when he did it. So it wasn't by accident. But whatever. People are still trying to defend him.
I think we talked about this last time, didn't we? The Roman salute, the Elon salute.
Yeah. No, it's
I told Mom, I was like, this is crazy. Isn't this fun? Isn't this exciting? And she's like, what? And I'm like, we've heard of the fall of Rome, right?
Yeah.
We might be living through the fall of the American Empire.
I am tired of living through these historical events.
You read about it in history books and stuff like that, but what if we're living it? We're living history.
I don't want to anymore.
What would come after? Isn't it
I just
exciting?
want to chill. Go touch grass. This is not exciting.
Isn't it exciting? I kind of want to pull my money out of the bank and maybe convert it to Canada dollars or something like that before it happens.
I wouldn't do that because apparently Canada dollars just went down. It's less in value now.
It's just the the initial getting back into manufacturing their own stuff.
Yeah,
not relying on imports from.
Also, every time I pull up Facebook or Instagram, and I go doom scrolling, it doesn't so I always get one post about apparently a giant meteor is gonna hit Earth pretty soon.
Oh yeah, it's got a 1.8% chance of hitting.
Please just do it. I'm tired. I'm just, quit
Factory
teasing
reset.
us. Every year we have a doomsday countdown coming, and it never happens.
Yeah, someone was talking about the rapture the other day at work, and I was like, they were talking, I couldn't hear them, and I'm like, what? And then someone else said, oh, they're talking about the rapture, and I was like, oh yeah, the rapture happened. We're the ones that are left behind. The rapture's real. That happened.
This is the end. What if it's that?
This is the end.
This is the end. We're just here. Oh, great. Yeah.
Except for
every time there's an alien abduction, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And we're just left here. Oh, damn it all.
But no, I often, maybe this is you remember that whole trend about thinking of the Roman Empire?
Mm-hmm.
Guys thinking of the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Whatever time, I'm like, maybe this is my Roman Empire moment. It's what if America is the next Roman Empire?
So if that meteor is gonna hit anytime soon,
I don't know. It's just well, you don't like fresh starts, do you?
What do you mean?
Just fresh, just new things.
Dude, I'm tired. All right, I'm tired.
I'm
exhausted.
a person that likes fresh starts. I like starting new. I like finishing TV shows and starting new TV shows, or I like
If
meeting
a
new
meteor,
people and
if there's a war that broke out right now, apocalypse scenario right now, houses are being destroyed. Say you have a bunker, you're hiding in your bunker. You get up out of your bunker, everything is just desecrated.
yeah.
Now what?
I don't know.
Start new.
I'd probably go out, and if the air doesn't smell funny but it's still radioactive, I'll probably die. Like
Okay, no nukes,
no nukes.
but everything has just been bombed. Everything's just a wreck, destroyed. You've been hiding in a bunker, all right? No Wi-Fi, no cell service at all, nothing. You get out of the bunker. What is your first thing that you're gonna do?
Me personally, I'm gonna go to my friends that have a gun, and then be like, "Are you okay? Oh, cool. Mind if I hang out with you for a little bit?"
You can't.
No, actually, I have.
You don't know if they
a
survived or
gun.
not.
Huh?
You don't know if they survived or not.
I have a gun. I'll be fine.
Nerf guns don't count.
I have less guns.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up here because.
Wait a minute. I want to say, like, to go along with the people will believe anything type thing. There's something going on or going around where it's like, the Biden administration gave $50 million worth of condoms to Gaza or something. I heard that from someone at work, and I'm like, did they? And they're like, yeah, that's what they're saying. And I'm like, who's saying it? And then they're like, the news and stuff. And I'm like, what news? Fox News? And they're like, yeah. And then I'm like, I mean, one, they're like propaganda on the right side. Like, Fox News isn't news. Fox News is basically a propaganda machine for the right.
Yeah.
But also, when I looked up, like, I Googled it, and I looked at, like, different articles and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
All the articles that I read that weren't just blatant, like, you know, like right-wing media sources, they all said there is no evidence for this. And it's like,
surprise, shocker.
And then I did find something that was like, the $50 million was not, it wasn't $50 million in condoms. It was $50 million that was a part of a budget that went to cover things like sexual health and like mental health. And
this is a prime example of picking and choosing.
Yeah, it covered a lot of other aid in that. And condoms were a part of that, but it wasn't $15 million.
Yeah, they took $15 million and they put to condoms without taking the rest of the context.
Yeah. And then people were going around saying Biden sent $50 million worth of condoms, and then the when I told the person that this wasn't like what I found, like there's no evidence for this and stuff like that, they're like, "Well, I'd believe it." And I'm like, "I know you'd believe it because you just told me that you did believe it."
Yeah.
Just because you'd believe it doesn't make it true.
People the education system has failed, you people.
Oh, and that's okay. They're
critical thinking. Critical thinking. Let's do our research.
The Department of Education. So
I'm just saying, if Phyllis Fong,
intelligence right now,
dude. Did you know that other countries
intelligence right now is going to be like once the Department of Education is dismantled, like this is where we're starting.
Oh my god.
So just know that it could
I think
get worse.
It's an experiment. I think they're legitly trying to make us dumber.
I've heard about
because we're easier to control that way. That's why they're doing that. Because
we're living in idiocracy.
It's an investment right now. They're taking away our education because if we can't think for ourselves, we can't fight back. That's what it is. That's the idea. Oh my god. I
I feel like it's like the people at the top are like with their puppet strings. They have the American people. Well, like those
don't
American
read,
people
buy stuff
No,
instead.
it's like they're mind controlling people to be like, now say that they'll mind control you or something like that, and then the people are like, yeah, they're trying to mind control you.
That's like
when it's the people up top, like
it's really them gaslighting us against each other. That's what it is. They want to divide us. It's working, and I don't know.
Oh, it worked a long time ago.
So it
worked 8 years ago.
Yeah, so we're just here trying to do our best, surviving. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, I don't. This is.
Tell us in the comments. Are you excited for the fall of American Empire? What are you gonna do after the collapse of society?
This might be our last episode ever because I don't know if I can keep doing this.
Maybe no more political shit.
If dumb things happen, we have to talk about it.
I know, but everything is dumb.
Yeah.
Everything.
I don't know what else to talk about
dumb.
anymore. I don't know what to talk about anymore.
We need to
This
have
is not
notes for next episode of like.
This is not how I thought this episode was going to go.
No, it started out with nice.
It was a nice haircut story, and then I just had to make it political. Actually, I didn't try to make it political. I was just trying to talk about the plane crash, but then it branched off into this, and
the
now
conspiracies and the.
Okay, I'm tired. Next time we're gonna talk about something good. Give me something that we can talk about. That's not
next
stupid.
Episode: how to rebuild your life after the collapse of society.
Okay, that's not helping. That's not helping.
10 ways to plant your own food.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Grow your own chickens.
Okay, we're done. Yeah, like, rate, subscribe, follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
Rate. Where are you rating?
I don't know. Whatever. Wherever there's a rate section, do it. Give us 5 stars. It'll help the podcast.
Yeah.
We're trying to do other things. We'll see how it goes. I don't know, man. I don't know. Try to be optimistic about it, okay? But this whole...
I'm pretty optimistic. I like fresh starts.
Okay. All right, Wade's next episode. Wade's gonna break down how he's gonna survive the apocalypse.
On a brighter note, maybe all the streaming services, they won't exist anymore or whatever. So we'll be saving money, if money even means anything anymore.
No, everything. The currency will be pants. Have you seen Rick and Morty?
Yeah,
pants. Still, who control the pants controls the world.
What I think is actually happening, this is just a theory, not a conspiracy theory. I'm not, putting all my eggs in this basket or anything like that. But I feel like,
oh god,
Trump is like doing so much damage to allies and countries around us that they're just going to like break away from, like, they're not going to be our allies anymore. Meanwhile, like, he's doing a great job of unifying the world without us. Like, all of the other countries are just going to unify together against America.
Here's the thing.
And then maybe China will, I mean, at this point, I feel like if another country invaded us, I'd be like, let me look into it.
All the other countries,
I think this is better than what we have now.
All the other countries are going to get together because they're going to be unified with just the hatred of America, and they're going to nuke us and not going to feel a thing because they're like, we got rid of all the stupid people. All right, let's rebuild the world.
No, I don't think they would nuke us. We got good beachfront properties, and
I said, America's a good place.
We got good ideas, and we're like the central hub of entertainment and stuff like that. I think they would want to invade us before they would want to.
America is a good place to live if you're rich, but terrible place to live if you're poor. That's what it is.
America, land of the free. Asterisk if you're white, rich, and heterosexual and male.
We're apparently other countries are protesting for us.
Thank you. We care about you guys.
We're the third world country now. That's
We're the ones that need aid from our own, like...
I don't know what's... It's entertaining for sure. It keeps us on our toes, you know? We're gonna end it here. Like, rate,
Sure.
subscribe. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.